Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jin here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make melodies for King Von, especially something that would sound like his newest album, Welcome to O Block. Before we get into this, I just want to ask you guys, if you enjoy these videos and you learn something, please follow me on Instagram. I'll put it up on the stream right now, and I'm just going to play you guys a loop real quick, and then we'll get into how I actually made it. So yeah. Okay, so the first thing I did was this piano right here. It's from Contact. It's from this library right here. This is what the MIDI looks like. What I did was basically I just grabbed this chord right here, and I just played around with it. And as you can see, I duplicated the bass notes down one octave and then down another octave again. And then what I did was I didn't just play the chords over and over again. I just made like a pattern here. So as you can see, here it like goes from this A over to the A sharp, which is the actual chord note, or a note in the chord. And then I had this grace note over here too, to like add more rhythm to it. And then it goes back down. So like it just adds more of a rhythmic, it adds like more of a rhythmic, it just adds like it just adds more like a rhythmic flavor to it. And as you can see, I duplicated it over again, and then here I changed it up. So if I take these away, you'll see that it's still the same essence, but like it just has a different pattern to it. So this is what it sounds like. And then with the two top notes that I added, it just adds like some more variety and like a twist to it, rather than it just being the same exact thing. In the second half, I basically duplicated this entire thing over, but here I added these notes right here to like add more variety. So this is what it would sound like without it. And with it, so you might be thinking to yourself, well, how do I know which notes to like actually use when I want to do something like this? Well, as you can see here, I used like two notes that are very close to this top note, which is like the most audible note, I guess. And then I just had it go up, and then I took this note, pitched it an octave up, and then had a D sharp instead of an F, because it transitions back nicely into this D. So if I had it on an F, this is what it would sound like. It doesn't flow that well, but on the D sharp, because you need to think of it like this is basically this, but an octave up, right? So one step is very easy for the ear to like pick up on, but like if it's two steps, then it might be hard depending on the scale. But like just this half step here, it works well. I also had these notes go every beat, or every bar, sorry. Just had them like ring out, playing around with the velocities as well. This is just mainly to give like more of a steady rhythm to the unpredictable pattern that is going on in the top line. So without them, this is what it would sound like. But when they were going on, it didn't seem as empty in the spaces after, especially like this part right here. It doesn't sound as empty as it did without them going on. So again, this is what it sounds like. And they're low velocity enough to where they don't compete with these notes, and it's more of a feeling rather than hearing thing, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but it does to me. Next thing I added was this Rhodes. It's from the same bank as the piano, but if you go here, go Composer Toolkit, Synth Embellishments, and then right here it's a Sonar Rhodes. This is what it sounds like. Kind of harsh on its own, but it really complements the piano. So like in this right here, if I'm gonna play them together, they really complement each other. So basically the Rhodes is playing almost the exact same thing, exact same top line, sorry, as the piano. It's just first of all, it's pitched an octave up as well, and also there's these notes right here which aren't the top notes, and also as you can see here, but like especially these notes right here, they're just to build more tension before it eventually gets to this one, which is the release part. Thinking of melodies as tension and then release is really good. And it's an easy way to get more emotion and more suspense to your melodies. So the next thing I added was this bell from Mallet Flux. This is what it sounds like on its own. And it's this bell mainly comes in, or is mainly heard during the pauses or the breaks between notes in the piano. So this is what it sounds like with the piano and the Rhodes. Next up, I added this pad from Jade Ethnic Orchestra. It's the I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's that preset. This is what it sounds like. I only used just the beginning of it. I didn't let it ring out the whole way, but yeah, this is what it sounds like. And it just repeats over. But I also paired it with this flute. This is also from Jade Ethnic Orchestra. It's this one. You go to here, and then woodwinds right here. It's this one, I think. So this is what they sound like together. So I can tell you what my thought process was. I didn't like the other half of this pad sequence, so I just used that and then tried to pitch match it with or tried to pitch match this flute with that pad to make like a whole other pattern. It sounds confusing. It's not that confusing. It's actually pretty simple. But yeah. And that was it for like the instruments part. When it comes to the mixing, I added just EQs on everything. Yeah, just EQs and then reverbs on the pad and the flute. One really cool trick that I learned from Holy. Shout out to you, Holy. I appreciate this like mixing sauce, I guess. I routed the piano to an empty mixer track. I put effect track on it, and then if you click on the preset bank thing, you go to modulation and then sparkle filter trem. You click that, and then it's very important that you sync it to the MIDI, because if you don't sync it, then it's gonna be off beat, like you sync the BPM. And then with the mix knob, you put it all the way up on wet, and then what that does is this is what it ended up sounding like. It like adds this really ominous feeling to it. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's really cool actually. So yeah, that's it for the piano. And then for the reverbs on the pad, I think I used the same exact same exact preset on the flute and the pad. It's just a vintage verb, literally the default preset, 4-second delay, 28% mix, 20% 20 millisecond pre-delay, sorry. And then I routed them all to one mixer track for like a bus compressor to glue them all together, and also added like a high pass filter on the EQ. And then I routed this channel to another one for parallel compression, and then just delay and reverb. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I also hope you enjoy I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, everything will be linked down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.